How do you feel from playing your first game in like a month almost?
Yeah, I feel good. You know, I got a couple days of practice in, and been really working, on my conditioning and running up and down the floor, and just working on getting my touch back, and it felt good. Just to go out there and battle with the guys in front of the home crowd, and just to get that win. This was a big one for us, and it felt great.
What was the conversation like this afternoon between you and, I guess, James maybe and Coach about playing? Did they try to talk you out of playing and you were kind of forceful that you wanted to play?
No, I mean, it really was, my decision. They wanted what's best for me, and and I told them, and we talked to all the doctors, and there was no issues and no worries about my foot. It was really just came down to conditioning and just about my wind, and they didn't want me too tired out there. So it really was my decision, and me and Coach talked, and it was just it was right, and I felt like I could go out there and give it my all, and I knew my foot was 110%. So and I told him that, and he trusted me, so he put me out there, and after the game, I got no soreness, I got nothing to worry about, and so I feel good. I'm happy.
The whole fit scenario, number one in the country the other day, students back on campus, full house. Who's on the other side. How much did that play into how badly you wanted this year tonight to stand up?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, that in the back of my head, I want to be back for Creighton. Creighton's, a great team, big game. We're home at Gamble. But I wasn't rushing it back. I was just, going to make sure, I was 100%. But having being a home game definitely, motivated me to get back out there, and but I made sure my foot was 110% first.
Donovan, Coach said several times over the past month or so he wanted you to lose some weight and drop some pounds, and no Christmas cookies, all that kind of stuff. How did you go about doing that, and did you take that really seriously?
Yeah, no, I mean, I really locked into that, and I realized maybe if I changed this, it would be better for my feet, better for my body, and I really locked into watching what I was eating, and just cutting down the calories, especially I wasn't really active, so it's hard to burn calories. So I was just really locking into my diet, and focusing on what's gonna be best for me to help this team when I come back.
How much did you lose about?
About like almost 10 pounds.
Alex, Coach was saying that you can't lose the first game after being number one. Can you talk about the attitude that you guys came in here with, knowing that this was a great team that you're playing?
Yeah, definitely. I think that's definitely the correct mindset. And, when you get ranked number one, Coach talked about the entire week, it's like a temporary belt. So, you got to continue to, protect the belt, protect the heavyweight championship. And every week, it's always going to be a battle, 2 games, 3 games a week. So, got to protect the number one ranking. And, especially the first one, you can't lose the first one with the ranking. So came out there with the mindset, but I think we just really played UConn basketball, and I think that was really our best overall game the entire year.
Alex, what was behind the offensive rebounding tonight?
We just had a huge emphasis through our practices of how we got to rebound a lot better. And, teams have been killing us on the glass the past 2 games, so we just wanted to, reestablish who UConn was and what our identity was, and that was definitely get to the glass.
What made your defense so tough, Alex? Your team defense?
Yeah, I think we were just locked in on personnel-wise. We knew that Shireman, Alexander, Cockburn, just those 3 in general, they're super talented. We just want to lock down those guys. And then scouting-wise, we followed the scouting report perfectly, and we really just stayed true to our principles, our defensive principles, and I thought we just did a great job defensively.
Why do you think it was your best game overall this year?
Just the toughness, just the attitude that we had. Everyone was locked in. Everyone was locked in defensively. Offensively, we shared, we created for each other, and it was we really just were a lot tougher than we had been in previous games.
Is that something you can replicate every game?
Yeah, definitely. That's definitely the standard. We know what we're capable of, and we still know that we could have played way better. We still made mistakes. We still made offensively, defensively mistakes. We know what the standard is now. We could always look back at this tape and see how energized, how locked in we were into this game. We just got to continue it for the next 13 Big East games.
How much easier is it to lock down on defense when you have Donovan back?
Sorry, what you said?
How much easier is it to lock down on defense when you have Donovan back?
So much easier. I mean, if you make a mistake or run the ball or getting back cut or something, you got a giant in there that's going to block it. So he just makes everything so much easier offensively and defensively, and he really cleans up all the mistakes that we made. I mean, you saw him block jump shots, block shots at the rim, and yeah, he's really a huge game changer for us.
Alex, how difficult was it to be his roommate these last 3 weeks when he wasn't playing?
Extremely difficult. No, he was super easy. He's a great roommate. Just the video games, the yelling's gotta stop a little bit in the room, but other than that, it's good.
And is that how he kind of let it out when he wasn't playing?
Yeah, he still had to be competitive, so he stayed competitive through video games, and I could tell if he won or lost.
Were you keeping tabs on what he was eating as well to kind of help him watch his weight? Or?
I wasn't, but he was telling me he was doing a good job. Just changing his diet and changing what he wanted to eat. So really, it's just all credit to him. I didn't do anything with that.
Alex, Donovan, what do you think of the job that Sampson did with the last 5 games? Really, the whole team in your absence, even Alex playing some 5 here and there. What do you think of the way the guys responded when you were out?
Nah, I mean, I'm proud of the guys. Everyone came ready to play, and it just shows what this team's really about. Everyone's a great player. Everyone's willing to buy into the team no matter what the circumstances are. And Sampson held it down. He's even today. He played great today. Great defense on called runner. Boxed him out. Defended the ball, defended the rim. I'm proud of Sampson. I've seen how hard he's worked, and he's just going to keep improving. And me and him are just going to keep getting better every day and keep playing together and just working to make each other better.
Alex, Tristan had struggled with his shooting lately, and just talk about how he responded today. He made some big shots and tough spots.
Yeah, he really got us going in the first half. I mean, just his energy and the way he approached this game, it was unbelievable. And we know how Tristan is. He's going to stay working. He's going to stay level-headed, and he knows that one of these games is going to come back up, and the struggle's not going to continue for him. So he was really locked in this game. He knew that he wanted to have a big game, and he really showed in the work. He trusted his work. He trusted what the coaches were saying to him, and he was really the reason why we got off to such a great start.
Alex, what is your mindset as one of the leaders of this team when you go into halftime without making a shot? Are you more confident? You have a double-digit lead and you hadn't even scored yet. You think that's going to come?
Yeah, I was totally fine. I was just, my teammates and the coaches were telling me to stay aggressive, which is all I needed. I just got to continue to be that leadership voice, use my voice a lot more. Even if I'm struggling, it doesn't matter. We're up 11. As long as we win, I don't care. I could score 0 points. If we win, I'm going to be a happy person in the room. So, just staying, no matter what happens, just making sure that you stay vocal and stay as a leader and really continue to help the guys, stay battling.
Do you guys have fun playing defense? I don't know how people don't like to play, but you kind of look like you were having fun out there playing defense tonight. I know it's not easy, but
Yeah, today was a lot of fun. I think, defense was fun today. I'd say just how locked in we were, just following the scouting report. Coaches did a great job scouting, and it was definitely a lot of fun today.
Can you guys talk about sort of like how the atmosphere of playing at Gamble Pavilion affects you guys as players? It was obviously electric out there today. Just how does that affect you guys?
Yeah, it definitely gives us a little bit of energy boost, but the crowd can't make the ball go in. The crowd can't make us play defense. So that's just a team thing. But we have great crowds at Gamble, and we can't thank the fans and the students for coming out tonight. Enough. We got to keep that energy in there like that for the rest of the year.